This is Garcia's Diaries.
Welcome to the Garcia Diaries podcast. I'm your co-host, Bethany Garcia.
And I am the other co-host, Anthony Garcia.
Wow. The man that needs no introduction.
So, how's it going? How was your week?
Let's see. We had a great week because yesterday, my husband, the man that needs no introduction.
Who, me? That me?
Put in his 2-week notice.
2 weeks. Resignation is official like a
referee whistle.
Boy.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're so excited because we obviously have been thinking about this for months and planning it out, and we had to make sure everything was absolutely perfect before putting in his notice. And
well, not perfect, but we had to make sure.
Well, we had insurance for the kids.
Because we got some clumsy kids, you know?
Yeah. And so, yeah, we had to make sure everything was in order.
But
and also that Anthony felt secure enough to be able to put in his notice and like that our family would be kept afloat.
So we did it. Boom. If you're thinking about quitting your job,
do it.
Just do it. No. Make sure you got everything figured out before you do that. So
yeah, he would have quit weeks ago at the drop of a hat if it was
were
me.
Up to you.
Yeah. Every day I'm like, quit. Don't go in. Just call in sick. And he's like, bro, no.
Not how I roll. Today we actually found out that Bethany is blind.
Oh my God. Yeah, so we went to our eye appointments today, and apparently I'm literally blind in one eye.
And I have to get glasses, but I think they just pulled a fast one on me because she was like, yeah, when you're tired, you can't really see it. I'm like, duh. When I'm tired, my eyes want to close, woman. But so we are getting glasses, so that's new stuff. 2-week notice, and we got glasses. So we just want to say thank you to everyone who's supported the first 2 episodes. I just want to read a couple reviews because these reviews, these ratings,
they help to get our podcast seen, and it helps people to know when like looking through the podcast on Apple what they should listen to,
and it lets the other people in this world know what they're missing out on. So just a couple here. Okay, so this was the first review that someone left from Central Calif. I'm guessing that's Central California. Maybe you're from Central California. So shout out to the people in California. This one said, Bethany and Anthony are such a lovely, fun couple. Absolutely love listening to and following along their journey. Well, thank you for your support. We definitely appreciate you. This one here, Chayresh. This person said, I'm so obsessed with this family. They are so amazing, and it's so nice to hear more from them. I was cracking up the whole time, and I feel like my husband and I can relate to them so much. I can't wait for more episodes.
Oh, I love that husbands are listening with their wives.
And that's the goal. We want to unite couples, dads, men. We got to start leaving our digital footprint on Instagram. Women are taking over.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see there was an article released today that said that there's a new study that says that women prefer dad bods to abs?
I've been saying this. All right, so we'll do one more.
This one's from Jamie Burnett. It's only 2 episodes in, and I am so hooked, and I follow her on Instagram, and I love the content. I'm just starting into my marriage, and things have been hard. We listened to episodes number 2 last night and realized that everything y'all went through is exactly what we are going through now, just without the kids. It's already been so helpful. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I hadn't read that one yet.
It's amazing that people can relate, but also that I'm not the only one who is a DeLong
dick.
Thank you guys so much for your support. So let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Oh, we have why do we keep doing heavy topics? Honestly, this whole intro, I've been so nervous. Like, I feel like I'm going to throw up because I know what we're going to talk about.
I don't know why we're so serious, because like we're not serious
as human beings. We're I know, but I am a 4, which is like a very serious and emotional personality type, but I'm also very like
Girl,
sarcastic.
You're 10 in my eyes.
Oh my God.
But the way the dominoes fell, I guess we're just going to get the heavy topics out of the way.
I guess. And today, so obviously this episode's going to be released on Monday. So by the time you guys are hearing this, it's already going to have been Father's Day. But right now it's Friday night and Father's Day is quickly approaching. And for a lot of people, that means you're going to be celebrating your dad. You're going to be having a barbecue. You're giving your dad a gift. You're calling your dad because he lives across the country. For a lot of people, it's going to be a super fun day. For my kids, it's going to be an amazing day because they get to celebrate their dad.
Well, I'll actually be at work on Sunday.
For a lot of other people, it's going to be a very hard day because their fathers are passed away. Their relationships are estranged. For myself, my dad's in prison and I haven't spoken to him in almost 3 years. So I think that, I'm really nervous to even talk about this because,
Do you need a tissue over there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Got you. So Father's Day, I kind of feel like it takes the back burner to Mother's Day.
Probably.
But we can't forget about our fathers. And I truly believe that a father plays a vital role in a child's life. So Bethany, with Father's Day coming, when you think about Father's Day, what are your emotions? How do you feel? How does it make you feel?
I feel sad because I'm obviously not going to talk to my dad on Father's Day. I haven't talked to him in several years. I always get kind of sad on Father's Day especially, but even holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving, because I'm scrolling through Instagram seeing all of these families together, all these tributes to wonderful fathers, and I feel really left out. And it's kind of unexplainable too, because I feel like I'm not allowed to grieve not having a father because he's not dead. And so the people that have, dead parents, they get that right, and I don't deserve to grieve. But then at the same time, I'm not in a good place. I'm not in a happy place. I'm not even speaking to him. So yeah, it just leaves me in a really weird position as far as like how I'm feeling. But it's also really hard to explain, like, why aren't you posting a tribute to your dad on Father's Day? Oh, well, because my dad's in prison for sexual exploitation. Like, it's not a fun conversation to have. Like, my heart is still broken 6 years later, and I don't think it ever won't be.
Yeah, I think Father's Day for us, it's kind of funny, or not even funny. I don't know if funny is the right word.
Funny, because we
Everything's
find humor
funny, yeah.
and like weird.
But we have totally different views, and it's funny how the paths kind of cross. I feel like early in your life, and for a majority of your life,
years.
your relationship with your father, things like that, were great, and then they turn sour, through the years. Whereas myself, I had a rough start with fathers, essentially.
Yeah.
But thank God that a man stepped up, and when I think of Father's Day, I appreciate my dad every day.
Your stepdad.
My
yeah,
dad.
He's your dad, but technically.
I appreciate it, but it just brings me so much joy, that he's my stepdad, that he was placed in my life, because without Michael,
yeah,
I don't know what kind of man I would be today, even what kind of father I would be.
Yeah.
So a little backstory on myself is, so my dad now, the man who my kids call Grandpa, Tata, is actually not my biological father. My biological father has so many kids.
Like 13, I think.
With different baby mamas, and him and my mom separated at a young age. So my mom was a single mother for quite a while. And it wasn't like they separated, and maybe early on he was around. I don't know. I was a baby. I don't
think he was.
But I do know that my biological father actually went to prison for beating up my mom. So as you can see from a very early age, that's the seeds that are planted into myself. That's my dad. To make a long story short, he moves on with his life, gets someone else pregnant, continues to have kids. And my mom meets Michael Strauss. And he stepped in and he raised me as his own. And everything I know to this day is a credit to him. From my work ethic to the way I parent, to my love of sports. He was just absolutely amazing.
To the way you treat your wife.
To the way I treat my wife. Definitely. But, I mean, he was the perfect man to mold my life.
Yeah.
To mold me and shape me. So Father's Day for me is a day where I just want to thank the man above for putting him in my life.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, he didn't have to step up to the plate.
No, he literally loved another man's son the way that man should have, better than.
And I'll forever be grateful. And that's why I'm willing to fight with Mitchell and Ness. This will come out after Father's Day, so he'll already know what his gift is. Because I paid for next day shipping, and it's not going to
He paid freaking $50 for next day shipping to this morning, and it's not going to get here till Monday. So he was like throwing a fit in the car.
But so Father's Day for me, I get to celebrate my father, my dad, and I get to look in the mirror and celebrate myself, because everything that he taught me, I implement with my children.
Yeah.
And I always try to be better.
And I think that a great example from your dad is the mistakes that he's made, the mistakes that he made with your mom in your early childhood. He has always taken responsibility and owned up and tried to be better. And that's been such a great example for you as a young dad, to know that you don't have to be the person you were, that you can always grow, that you can always change, that you can always be better. And I don't know, that's just a really good example to have.
And it wasn't always perfect. I mean, I've seen the best of the best and the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
But he was always able to bounce back, man up for the mistakes he made. And in 2019, my parents are still married, and he's still in our lives.
Yeah.
But fathers, I mean, like I said, I truly believe if Michael, my dad, hadn't stepped up or hadn't allowed me to be his own, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Because my mom is a very emotional person, and I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah, you are.
So it wouldn't have worked out well. So thank you to Michael Fritz Strauss for stepping up. I can never repay you for what you've done for my life. You've changed generations. You truly have. Because your grandkids will never have to go through what I went through, but you changed my life, and I don't think I could ever repay you. So thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Aww.
And hope you like your gift from us. So Bethany, if you could give your dad one message this Father's Day, positive, negative, what would you say?
You know, my dad is serving a 20-year sentence. He's 3 years into that. I'm not going to see him until I'm well into my 40s. And, you know, my kids will be grown up almost by then. I think I would just tell him that I'm disappointed in what he's missed out on and that it's not fair. And even though I'm disappointed, I do want him to know that I'm happy and that my kids are happy and that he doesn't need to worry about his daughter. I don't know.
Because I got this.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. So, anything else you want to get off your chest about your dad? Anything? Nothing? Is that it?
What would you answer that question? To your own biological dad?
To the sperm donor?
Yeah. What if you could give him one message?
Flip this on me?
Yeah. If you could give him one message, what would it be?
Oh, man. Just one message? Well, I think the first thing I would say, and this is probably the first time I'm saying this out loud, so
you can't say the F word.
Doing it for the clout, I guess.
Okay.
No, but I would tell him that I forgive him.
Wow, that F word. Wow.
Because for so many years, I just had so much anger and resentment towards him. Just couldn't understand, like, what out there was more important than being a part of your own flesh and blood's life. And it would just eat at me and eat at me. Was it something that I did? Just, stupid things in my mind. But I would let him know I forgive him. And if I ever see him again, I'll tell him that. If he ever listens to this podcast, hopefully he can hear that. But one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
And you missed out.
Yeah, he sure did.
You missed out on a...
Oh my God, we're both gonna cry right now.
You missed out on four. You're missing out on 4 beautiful kids.
Grandkids.
Yeah. The things that are happening in my life right now are ridiculous. I'm quitting my job to work full time with my wife. Just unheard of things from where we come from and how we were brought up. So you're missing out, man. And no disrespect to any of my other siblings that come from your tree, but my heart hurts for them because they weren't blessed with a mother who, albeit not perfect, had her head on straight and was able to guide me as much as she could, and then for another man to step in and finish the job.
Yeah.
I'm truly blessed because I have brothers in prison, just brothers that didn't finish high school. I mean, I could have been any other
drug addicts.
If I was a sperm faster or slower, my life would have been a whole different story. I could have been another statistic, just another Mexican boy caught up in nonsense,
drugs, alcohol,
and instead, I feel like I get to impact the world, and even if it's just one person, it's worth it.
Yeah.
So one man's trash is another man's treasure. So once again, I can't thank my dad, Michael, enough, man.
Well, damn, your message to your dad was way more profound than mine.
Well, like I said, Father's Day, I just get mixed emotions.
Yeah. I can see that.
Why didn't my biological father want anything to do with me? But at the same time, is I put that to the back burner, and Michael's my dad. If you ask anybody, Michael's my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Not by blood, but
by everything freaking thing else. Yeah.
And so one day I have to have this conversation with my children.
Yeah, because they literally think that Michael is your dad. Yeah.
And it kind of puts me in an uncomfortable position, but that's a hurdle we'll cross when we get to that time.
Yeah. I think it's not uncomfortable so much as you don't want your kids to ever have to carry that hurt that you have and wonder why their grandpa doesn't care about them or want to get to know them. But I think the amazing thing is that if you do forgive him, they can't carry that hurt because there won't be any.
Yeah, exactly. So
too bad we don't drink, because we could just drink all Father's Day and drown our worries.
No, not gonna happen. But I hope that Father's Day in the future, the impact that my dad has made on me, if I can be 75% of the man he is, I'll be content with that. I still call my dad to this day when I'm flustered or just need some advice.
Dude, I call your dad when you're being a dick. I'm like, Michael, can you please control your son?
So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, even though you're hearing this after Father's Day.
Yeah. Whew. That was so emotional. I think I have a lot of those similar emotions of the ones that you had towards your biological dad, of just kind of anger and resentment and all those things that you carry. I feel those to this day, and I think that's what's really hard about days like Father's Day is it kind of magnifies those feelings. So I definitely should probably go to therapy for that.
For sure. But in closing this Father's Day conversation, just want to say happy Father's Day and thank you to a couple other people that I know that listen to this podcast. My Theo Mark, my Theo Jesse. Thank you guys for everything you've done for me and the impressions you left on my life. Happy Father's Day to you guys as well.
So one thing that we really wanted to do to kind of close off this podcast was do kind of a fun assumptions game. We've done this on Instagram stories before, and basically what we do is we have my audience send in a bunch of assumptions about us, and we tell you guys if you're right or not. And it's pretty funny because a lot of the assumptions are so often so wrong. So it's just kind of funny to see what people assume about us just from seeing like our life on Instagram.
Like, what the heck, guys? What the heck? That's how you feel? Huh?
All right, you ready?
Hit it.
Okay, you know what's so crazy? So many people assume that we smoke weed. You smoke weed. You are closet cannabis smokers.
Closet cannabis smokers.
Do we smoke weed?
We do not smoke weed.
I think it's so funny. Maybe it's because of your blinks. Or wouldn't that make it more relaxed?
I'm just curious. Like,
what about us?
To the people that assumed that, what makes you think that? So follow up to that, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't smoke weed.
I'm not offended, but
no, we don't smoke weed.
have we smoked weed in the past, like in our lives?
Yes.
But
so
we're not
I'm
like.
guessing you guys are from high school.
No, I don't know. We're just not. We're not really into that. You're too tired to ever fight. I'm always too tired for anything.
And I'm always ready to fight.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God. And he just goes for the jugular too.
What?
Yeah, just your personality.
No.
If you want to make me mad, you know how to do
Yeah, I
it.
know how to make you mad.
Yeah. But no, I'm like not into it.
Do you see the sink? It's full of dishes.
And you can do them, asshole.
All right, I will
Okay.
once we're done with this.
You don't have time for sex.
We don't have time for sex.
We really don't.
But
you make time for the things that are important.
Simone.
Y'all don't like to cook.
Bethany doesn't
I
like
hate
to cook.
cooking.
I love it.
I hate it. I don't even like home cooked food.
Yeah, so I
want
usually
it
don't
cooked
make
by
food
a
for
professional
Bethany.
chef. Just kidding. Y'all never fight, but when you do, you don't make up in the same day. I don't feel like we ever go to bed angry.
Okay. I'll just go to bed.
Yeah.
Bethany won't let me go to bed. So she's really good at like, hey,
I love talking it out.
Yes. You are really good at talking it out.
I talk things to death.
No, we do make up.
Yeah, always.
And then sometimes I wake up the next morning and I think I'm still mad, but then I realize we talked about it, so I can't be mad anymore.
No, literally, like, we could have a, like, on the cusp of divorce kind of fight, and we'll, like, 2 hours later be back in love and fine. We're,
Babe,
like, always
waffle fries are not cusp of divorce fights.
Yes, they are.
People have real fights out there.
That was, like, I was ready to leave you. Just kidding. Okay, this question, or this assumption, I was like, what the heck? Because it's kind of weird. But someone said, you're rude to your kids.
Very.
Someone assumes that about us.
Do you not know our kids?
Okay, first of all, what does that mean? You're rude to your kids. Like, do we discipline them? Yes. Do we talk sternly to them? Yes. But like, I'm not like, hey, you bitch. Like, I feel like that's what's rude. Like, or like, get over your asshole. Like, I don't talk to them like that. Like, what the heck?
I mean, you're pretty rude. Like, you'll have like a pack of Gushers and they're like, Mom, can I have a Gusher? And you're like, oh, I just opened this pack of Gushers. So you're kind of rude.
That's stingy, not rude.
Stingy, yeah.
Bethany is taller than her man.
Are you taller than me?
I feel like we're the same
You're
height.
a freaking giant, dude. Yes, you are taller than me.
I'm 5'7".
That's giant.
Oh my God.
I'm like 5 foot.
You guys are very chill parents.
Too chill.
You're like chill sometimes, and then other times.
Can we look up what
Hot.
chill means? Can you give me the definition?
I think it means like laid back. No, you're definitely not laid back.
No,
I feel like I want you to be like the disciplinary, that's when you're chill.
No, I'm not chill. Like, I'm the dad that's all up in the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a
at
helicopter
the
parent.
school. You be mean to my daughter at school. I'm coming to your kid, and I'm figuring out who you are as a parent.
Oh my gosh, there was this girl that was bullying Brooklyn last year, and Anthony literally found the parents on Facebook.
Yeah, so luckily the bullying stopped because I don't know how that would have turned out. But no, I guess we're chill. I'm just a helicopter dad.
No, yeah, you're not chill.
So.
You guys are very open in regards to communication with one another.
Yes.
I feel like I have to like pull the words and thoughts out of your face.
You're right. You're one to just like
I force you to communicate.
Like, yeah, you're right. Like, I come home from work and like I don't want to talk about anything that happened at work or like about my day.
Yeah. No, but even if we're like in a disagreement or something, I'm like, tell me how you feel. True. What are you thinking right now? Like, You could just sit there silent if you wanted to.
True.
You guys don't yell at each other.
Bethany thinks I yell like even
She
when
yells,
I'm talking.
he yells all the time. All he does is yell.
Because these kids don't listen.
Do I yell?
Yes.
At you?
No.
It says you guys yell at each other.
Oh, yell at each other? No, you know better than to yell at me.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I'll cut the Wi-Fi off real quick. You won't do any work.
No, I think I yell at you.
Do we yell at each other? Yeah, we do, but we try not to.
We try not to. And I think our yelling is more like bickering.
Yeah.
And just talking loudly. We'll literally be like bickering and Deuce will be like, stop fighting.
This is a great question for like Desiree or Daniel or Bianca.
Yeah, our siblings.
Someone that's here. We do yell, yes.
Bethany wears the pants.
Do you wear the pants?
I wear some pants.
Because remember, in 2 weeks, no pants. So that's on you.
In our relationship, I think we both do.
I don't think anyone wears the pants because we don't make any decisions. We don't do anything without consulting with one another.
Yeah.
So we're like the Garcia consulting firm.
What? Yeah, we really everything we do is together, so I don't think either of us have that role of like, I wear the pants.
I'm fine taking the back seat on the pants.
You can be in my butt pocket. Bethany handles the finances.
Yeah, you do.
I don't do it well though.
You know the passwords to everything, so you like pay the bills, but I have everything.
He has to remind me and text me and email me and call me every single day to remind me to pay stuff, and I'm always late paying stuff because I forget.
I just don't have any passwords to pay the bills, so I'm relying on you in that regard. So we have a pretty good partnership with finances.
Yeah, you only got married because you were pregnant.
Correct.
That's actually true.
Very correct. Good thing it worked out, huh? Because that would have been a waste of time.
A waste of money too. God.
Well, no, we didn't have money. Shout out Grandma Bian.
Yeah, she paid for the wedding. Thanks, Grandma.
Thank you.
We're glad your investment worked out.
All right.
Someone said you guys read DMs and comments and make fun of and laugh at people together. No,
we do read all the DMs. So
yeah, I mean, I read all the DMs. Anthony helps me out sometimes, but if it's like a long or super personal one, he'll just flag it for me to read. And because you can organize them.
Like too much sometimes. Too much. So I gotta pass it on to the pro.
No, but
do we make fun of? No,
we don't. I don't think. I mean, there's like really mean ones that we kind of laugh at together, but we're not like going through my comments making fun of people.
No, we don't do that.
We really appreciate
Yeah.
everyone that engages with my Instagram. It means a lot to us.
And if you DM me, I probably won't see it because I don't know how to like look at.
Yes, he does, and
I
he
see
will.
it, but it might be like a couple days later.
And he wants you guys all to follow him at Sir Garcia Diaries.
What? Keep sending us messages. We enjoy interacting with you guys. Let us know what's going on in your lives. We're nosy people as well.
Okay, this one made me laugh so hard because... Okay, I'll just read it. Someone said, y'all rich.
We are rich in love and in family values.
And that's all.
And that's about it.
I always think it's funny when people think we're rich because, I mean, I feel like we're blessed and we're fortunate in a lot of things.
But no, we're not rich in any way. That's the goal.
You know, I do have Venmo if anyone wants to make me rich. But
I think that's it. So, happy Father's Day. Tell the fathers out there.
Even though you'll be hearing this after Father's Day. That's
so hope
fine.
you guys have a good day. Ladies, jump on the grill for your man, for your dad.
I also want to say that, and this is probably too late, but you guys don't have to be getting your husband Father's Day gifts because they're not your dad. Just saying. No. You only need to get your dad a gift. Luckily, I don't have to get anyone a gift because I don't have a dad.
Wow. Hello, bank. Can you cut off Bethany's card?
Whatever. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
Wait, I don't think we're going to be seeing anyone next week, but
peace. We'll hear you next week.
You'll hear us next week.
Okay.
locked up. They won't let your dad out. They won't let your dad out. He's locked up.